Hello people, good morning, good afternoon or good evening depending on which part of the world you are at the moment. Today we are going to put all the skills we've amassed this past week into practice. We are going to build a magazine WordPress website from scratch. So all the bits and pieces of tutorials that we've had on this channel for the past 10-12 days, we are going to see how we can put that to practice today, and all the fundamentals you need to know in developing WordPress website you are going to learn in this one video. Now, if today is the very first time of you watching us, please subscribe, like and comment, share the content, and of course turn on the notification so anytime we upload you'll be the first to know. Now, if you have your system set up, get ready and let's start it right now.
Okay guys, find your way to the WordPress login page. You can actually get here from two routes. First is if you have a host, if you have a hosting plan on any WordPress host or any host at that, they provide you with a cPanel through which you can install your WordPress and configure it before you'll be able to log in. Now the other route is if you're using a local host. In this case I am actually using a local host. So what you need to do, if you are using Xamp for instance, you have to restart your Xamp and then type in the URL this way, localhost / the name of the WordPress, how you named it when you installed. There's a video on this channel explaining this particular process, and then of course WP admin, it takes you right here. So you supply your username and your password. In this case my username is something like that. So once you are done with the username, input your password. My password is already right there, so click login and it will take you to the WordPress dashboard. That is how you log in. Once you are logged into the dashboard, the next thing you are going to do is to go to settings. On the left hand side, scroll down to settings. There are very important settings that you have to put in place before you go ahead to create your website. So first off, you go to general and click on general. It takes you here. So here I'm going to put in the site title. So I will delete the one on file. If this is your very fresh install, this place will be empty and some other default settings. So I will quickly type the name of this particular project, Sports Splash, something like that. Okay, so and the tagline, you can decide to leave it empty, but then I prefer putting my tagline. In this case I will do holistic sports reporting, like so. Okay, so once that setting is achieved, you move on to the next one. The website URL is correct because I'm actually using a local host. But if you are using a host that is live, this local host will not be there. It's your domain name that will replace this place. So the site URL setting is correct, and the email, the admin's email, you ensure that is correct as well. You can actually check that. Membership, anyone can register. If you want that to happen, check this box. User default role, you can leave it as subscriber, and every other thing pretty much is okay like that. So you click on save changes. That is that. Then under settings as well, you go to writing. You click on writing, it takes you here. So you want your default post category to be uncategorized. This is the default post category because we don't have no other category apart that. If I click on the drop down, you see there's no other category, is only the uncategorized. So you leave it at that. So the default post format is going to be standard. So once we start creating posts, you understand this better. So you can actually post via email. Check this setting out. I think the setting is correct, and then just click on save changes. Pretty much so. Then on the reading tab under settings still, if you click on the reading, it shows you how many blog pages should show at most. The pages you can you can alter this number. For me, I like to leave it at default, syndication feed default as well. Now don't check this box because you want search engines to see your site, to index your site, so you leave it unchecked and then you click save changes. Then the next one is the discussion. You click on discussion, it takes you here. Pretty much everything here is in place. Everything here is in place. Maybe I'll just change the avatar for this. I'll just use Gravatar logo in the place of admin. Once that is done, if you alter anything, just remember to click save changes, just like so. And the next one is the media. Click on media on the settings as well. So the thumbnail size is 150 by 150. That's okay. The max width for the medium size image is 300 by 300, which is not bad at all. And the large size image should be 1024 by 1024. All these settings are good. And then organizing your uploads, everything is intact. So you just click on save changes. That's okay. So the next one is the permalink. Click on permalink. Right here, you have the permalink structure. This is how your URL will appear when a user comes to your site. So you can see that some of these formats are not very as readable as this particular one that is post name. Post name, what it means is that your domain name will be here, and then again the sample post, and then again the title of the post. That is how it is, and this is the most popular URL setting, permalink setting for WordPress. So you just select that one, post name, and then click on save changes. I think for now we are done with the setting. That's pretty much how it is done. Okay, once at the WordPress dashboard, just scroll down to plugins, click add new. It takes you to the plugins page. So in the search bar, type Yoast SEO. So you click on install and wait for a few seconds for it to get installed. So that's installed. Just click activate. So you can see you've successfully installed Yoast SEO. So back to the plugins page, add new again. It takes you here. The next very important plugin I will want to have on any of my websites will be Supercatch, WP Supercatch. So we just type into that search bar. It gets here. This is for speed. So just click install. You can see it's the same method that we use to install plugins across board. Just click install and then activate. That's for that is installed. So click on activate. That's okay. So you follow the same process to install as many plugins as you want to have on your website. This is like the list of the plugins that I have. I have Estimate, I have all-in-one security, I have cat folders, I have Spectra. So just go ahead and use the same method to install as many plugins that you want to have on your website. But remember, you don't need to have so many redundant WordPress plugins lying around in your site. If you don't use them, take them out. So on the left side of the dashboard, scroll down to appearance, then go to themes. Click on themes under appearance. It takes you here. The particular theme that we are going to use for this project is called Color Max. So click on add new at the top and it will take you to the themes page. This is the themes page. Currently we just have these default themes and some other themes that are just popping up. So I'm just going to type the name of the theme we are going to use, which is Color Max. Type and click enter. So you can see it's a very elegant WordPress theme. So just click on install. There is actually the free version and the pro version, so depending on what you want to do, if you want advanced features, you can go for the pro, but if not, you can use the free version. It's still going to get you the job done. Okay, so that's it, is installed. So just click on activate. So there you go. See you in the next step. So from the dashboard, just scroll down to media, then go to add new. Click on it, then this page will open. Click on select. Once selected, just select the file, the photo you want to upload, and however you want to do it individually or want to select it at once. I prefer selecting everything at once and click open, and everything will just start uploading. While that one is going, I still have another file to upload, so I go back and then upload another one, and then I click open as well. Okay, so I still have another one. I'll go back and then select this one as well. So basically, this is how you upload media. You can see they are coming in one by one. So I prefer to set up my media, still have another one to upload. I prefer to upload all my assets onto WordPress before I start working. So it's the same method, basically uploading all the media files that you are going to be using for this project. And I believe you must have arranged them somewhere before this stage. You must have arranged them and cleaned them up and prepare them for upload. So I'm going to repeat the same process to get all my media. Okay guys, we wait till all of it is uploaded, so we'll get right back. So all the images have been uploaded as it is now. So you can go to media library, click on library to see what is happening there. So you can see the entire library is populated. So I'm going to, as a tip, I'm going to show you how to organize this particular media. So first off, go to plugins and install plugins. Click on it. So we are going to activate this particular plugin called cat folder. So click on activate. Okay, that is active. So if you go back to media library again, click on it. Okay, you can see that the plugin is set up. So what I'm going to do is to ensure that I clean up this particular media library, so that once I start working, I won't have to be scrolling down or looking through what photo I should use or what. So first, I'm going to create on new folder and add the name. The name will be weightlifting. So all the images that has to do with weightlifting, once done, just click on save. I'll just click on box select, and then you can see the images. There are 1, 2, I think there are 5 of them. So once that is on, I'll just drag all of them into the folder. So the next one is actually swimming, as you can see. So click on cancel, create another folder. I will call this one swimming, and that's it. Click on box select, and then select all images that pertains to swimming, and then the same process of dragging and dropping, just like so. So I will repeat this process and then get back. So guys, we have organized our media and we are ready to roll. See you in the next step. So guys, at the in the WordPress dashboard, so just scroll down to appearance. We want to create menu in this step. So scroll down to menu, under appearance, click on it. Once you click on it, it takes you here. This is where you manage the menu. So what it basically means is this: if I open the website via another tab, I'm trying to show you what the menu looks like. Okay, well, so all this is actually the primary menu, and all the pages that will be created should appear here, but it will depend on how you set, and of course the configuration of the particular template, a particular theme that you're using. So right now, want to organize menu. So back to the dashboard. Here now, we already have one menu, which is the primary menu. You can actually create that one by writing the name. Okay, so and there is this default home page that is created. This is the page that carries the index URL of WordPress. So even if you are to have a web host, this will be your index page because it carries the WordPress index URL. So you don't want to remove this, and then it should appear in the primary menu. So what we're going to do is we will just click on this tick on that box, check that box, and then click save menu. What it means is that this home page and every other page that I'll click and add to primary menu should appear somewhere right here. So for instance, if I refresh, you can see that the menu that I showed earlier is actually appearing here. So guys, for now we just have one menu, and that is the primary menu. So our menu is set up. Just click save menu, and then we are ready to roll. See you in the next step. So guys, from the dashboard, go all the way to pages and click on add new. Once you click on add new, we are trying to create new pages. And like I said in the other step, we are not going to create the home page because we already have the default home page. So this is where it takes us. So what we just need to do is to type in the title of the page. I think I need to minimize that. Okay, so title of the page. The first page we are going to create will be the about page. Just type the title, and then since you are not going to design it as it is now, so I will leave it this way for now, but we'll come back to it. We just create the pages out. Okay, so once that is done, just click on publish and then publish again. That's okay. So I will click, you can click here, add new page, to add another page. So I will repeat the same process to add 2 or 3 other pages. And then there is a particular video on this channel that takes you through the process in detail of creating pages. So you can check it out and then come right back if you have any thing to clarify. So I'm going to create a couple more pages. Blog, this will be the page that will have all the posts coming in there. All the posts will be domiciled in this page, even if appear pages. So once you just write the title, click publish and another publish, and you are good to go. So lastly, we are going to add another page. We call this gallery, the gallery where all the photos will be displayed, and then just click publish and publish, just like so. So guys, this is how to create pages. We are done and dusted. So if you get back to the pages page, you see that we have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages: the about us, the blog page, the connect, the gallery. Remember, why you don't see the home page is because we already have the index page. Now after creating these pages, we should find a way to connect it to our primary menu. So if you go here and refresh, you will discover that all the pages that we've created is not appearing in the primary menu. So we'll go back to the dashboard and then go to appearance, go to menus, click on it, and then when we click on the menus, you see pages, the most recent pages we just created. So what we'll do is just select all and then click add to menu. Once that is done, you see all the menu, all the pages appearing in the menu. But I don't want it arranged this way, so I will just drag. For instance, I want about to be next to home, then I want my connect to be the next, and then I want the blog, then gallery the end. So this is exactly how it will appear. So once that is done, click on save menu, and then you'll be good to go. So if you go back to the website and then refresh, you see that all the menu items, all the pages we've created are appearing on the primary menu. So guys, that is it. On to the next. Okay guys, from the dashboard, go all the way to posts. Under posts, you see, scroll down to categories, then click on it. We are going to create some category for our website. The first category I'm going to create will be swimming. So what you do is just type the name of the category, type the slug. Slug is something that is indexed by the search engine. It's a top level category, so you don't need to adjust that. Just leave it as swimming. If you want to put any description, you can go ahead and put the description, but once that is done, click on add to category. So you can see on the category list, the one we just created is up there. So the next category I'm going to create will be boxing. Okay, so slug is the same thing, just like so. Click add category. Then the next one I'm going to add will be soccer, like so, and remember to add the slug like so, and then click on add category. The next one will be gymnastics. That's okay, so the slug will carry the same thing, and then you click on add category. The next one will be basketball, and you also have basketball here. So note how the format of this slug, if you have more than one word as your category, for instance, if you have basketball category like this, so the slug will be basketball with that small hyphen category. Okay, so you don't use upper cases and you don't leave spaces. So this is exactly how it would be, but in this case I will just leave it at basketball, one word. So just click on add. Then we still have another one that is featured. You always want to have your featured category for a whole lot of reasons, and then click on add. So if you check, we have quite a number here. We have the featured category, the basketball, the gymnastics, the soccer, boxing, the swimming. I think we should add one more category to that, which is hockey. So hockey is also a category here. So once that is done, just click on add category. I think I will need to edit this category. So once you've created all your category, you see that going back to creating posts will be a breeze, because you don't need to come here and everything will be arranged. And the uncategorized is actually the default category that comes with every WordPress installation. So I want to edit this particular category. So in any case, you can edit it if you want to use this particular route to edit a whole lot of things. But if you want to do a quick edit, for instance, I want to correct something, I want to just add a cap letter here, I can just click on quick edit and then correct that one without having to go to the main editing page. Once I'm done, I'll just click on update category and the change will just take effect. So guys, this is how categories are created as it is. See you in the next video. Okay guys, from the WordPress dashboard, just go to post, click on add new. We are going to populate the website with posts. So what I normally do is I would create my text and every other thing I will use in the post somewhere. So when I need, I will just copy and put it right there. For instance, here, so we'll just copy the heading and head back, post it right there. Then for the body, we'll do the same thing. We'll copy this text, but that's not to say you can actually type it. You can actually type it if you want to, but I'm doing this to reduce the time. You would have planned out everything you are going to use. That is how I prefer to do. So I've pasted the text in there, and that is the heading. So go to post and then do a few settings right there. The post format is good. For the category, I will choose basketball, and then we scroll down a bit, click on featured image. So once you click on it, remember how we organize this media in the other part. So instead of trying to find where basketball photos are, I'll just select this folder and then check. Okay, well, we didn't create we didn't actually create a basketball folder here, so I'll switch it to weightlifting. Select weightlifting, select, you can see all the photos that's related to weightlifting is here, so I don't have to keep scanning thanks to cart folders. So once that is done, I'll just pick the one I want right here. You can type alternative text here, so in case your site doesn't load quick enough, the visitor will know what is there. And then the title, you can leave it there. Every other thing pretty much is okay. So just click on set featured image, so you have weightlifting. So I'll quickly go back to change this particular category to reflect what is happening there. Okay, so that is for that. Let me uncheck basketball. So that is basically how it is. Everything is okay. If you want the excerpt, normally what I do with the excerpt is to copy the first sentence of my post and put it in the excerpt. But that is left for you to know how to determine. So once everything is set up this much, okay, you can just click on publish and then publish again. So I'm going to create another post still in that same category, so to reinforce what we just did now. Okay, so here click on add post. So what I will do again is to go back to my text where I saved it. I'll copy and paste. It's actually more efficient to work this way instead of typing the entire space. Okay, so always plan when you are building your website so that it becomes very efficient. You keep your assets one place so that when you want to use them, as I'm doing, I'm just copying and pasting it just like so. So go to post. Because of the configuration of this particular template, I don't need to really use block. I think I prefer it the way it is, so that is why you don't see me using block. So we go to weightlifting and select that as featured image, click on that, and that is for that. So once that is achieved, yeah, the excerpt, you can also do this as well. Just copy the first sentence, or if you have something different to type, you can go ahead and type it, but I prefer copying the first sentence and then dumping it right there. So once done, just click on publish and publish. So as it is now, I'm actually creating pages, so I will use the same method to create all the pages we will need in this particular project, and I'll be right back. So guys, I've created all the posts as it is now, and I've actually added all the categories. I ensure that each single post has more than one category. So this is good practice, because sometimes you want to move content around, you want some content to show somewhere else. So it's good practice to add more than one category on a particular content. So I mean, this is how it is done. See you in the next video. Okay guys, from the WordPress dashboard, just go all the way to appearance, and under appearance, go click on customize. Once you click on customize, it will take you to the theme customization page like this. So you can see our content has already populated the entire website, but it's not organized. It's here, there, and everywhere. So first off, we are going to customize this particular template. We start with the global. If you click on global, click on colors. This particular theme has two color options: the skin color, that is the white, and the dark. This is actually the white, which is the default, but I prefer the dark. So select dark or white, then click on publish. That is done. So for primary colors, the default color is blue. I don't like the blue, so I'll go for a red. You can pick any color that suits the kind of thing you want to create here. So I go for red here, then click publish after that. So we go back to category colors. Okay, so you have the option of giving all of your categories different colors. For instance, is swimming, I like to give that, so let me give that color. For boxing, I'll come back to blue. Soccer, I'll come to green. For gymnastics, I'll do. For basketball, I will do this color. Then for featured, maybe red. Then for hockey, white. For weightlifting, I can do black. So basically all the categories have different colors to identify them. Okay, so Once done, click on publish. That is okay. So if you scroll down and see all manner of colors, I don't like this white, I don't like this white, I think I will replace that with maybe something different. Okay, so for that white, I think we'll go for red teal. Let's just do red, something close to red. So once done, publish. So you can see the visuals of our website is taking shape. All these nice colors dotting the entire space. Okay, so once done, you go right back, click on container. This is actually the white layout, so to speak. You can switch it to the boxed if you want your website to be boxed, but I prefer the white container. For the background color, I prefer to leave it that way, and then you can select an image here to put the background if you so desire, but I'll leave it that way. So we go right back to sidebars, click on it. If you want your sidebars to the right, this is the default layout. If you want it to the left, is here. If you want no sidebars at all, if you want this one without sidebars, yet is boxed, and a whole lot of layout, I think 4. So you can select the ones you want, the one that fits your fancy. Okay, so for me, I prefer the sidebar to the right side of my page. So I'll leave it this way and click on publish. Whoa, okay, there is an, okay, I didn't select right like that. Okay, so click on publish. So what happens is that when you have your sidebars, you can do a whole lot of things. You can add content, you can put adverts there, you can move widgets around and stuff. Okay, once that is done, go right out. So we are done with global. The next thing is front page. Click on front page. On the general tab, you see hide blog post static page. I don't think I'll need to check this, so I'll leave it unchecked. Then we go, the next thing will be header and navigation. If you click, you see top bar. It is general, enable, date format, enable. This is what it is. So the date has to be there and the format. So if you want new sticker, you want to click here to edit sticker features, you want to customize this particular new sticker, you can do it right here, but I think I will leave it the way it is at default. So social icons, if you have any you want to put, you can do it right here as well. Okay, so once that is done, go out, then go to site identity. We already have the site title and the tagline, so you want to bring in your logo. So I'll click on this and quickly navigate to our logo in the, I think that's the logo. So uploading the logo, we want to fit in, so click on select. There's no need to crop, so I'll just skip cropping, and then voila, it will just come alive like so. I think it's looking awkward, but let's see what you'll be able to do. So for the site icon, you click on site icon, it takes you here. I want to use this still as my site icon, so click, select it, crop, and then allow it. So you can see this nice site icon sitting right here. So if I refresh this place, for instance, you see that all the settings has taken effect. Okay, it might take a little bit for the site icon to come alive because I've not yet published it. So you leave it at that, and then that's pretty much what it is. The title is there, it's nice. The tagline is here, so I can modify the tagline by adding 3 dots in front. So whatever you want to do, you can actually disable the tagline if you want, if you don't want to have it right there. For instance, if I uncheck this, you can see that the tagline is gone, but I prefer to have the tagline on. So that is for that. So because we already have all these messages here, so I think we'll disable these two. First off, the site title, I will disable it, and secondly, I will also disable the tagline. So once done, just click on publish and you're good to go. So next thing on the customization pane will be main header. Click on it. The layout If you want it you want to have the logo to the left like so you can have space here to play around with, you can choose this one. But there is actually a layout option too, this particular one, where your logo sits right somewhere here in the middle. So however you want to do it, you can go ahead and do it. So I prefer to leave it this way. I will tell you why in a jiffy. So click publish. So I think the dark color doesn't work with this logo. So what I will quickly do is to go back to go back again to the global and the colors. So let's revert to white skin and see how the logo blends. Beautiful, beautiful. I think I will leave it this way because the logo actually blends in with the background. Still okay, still looks good. So with that in place, I will just carry on, publish, and here we go. Okay guys, the next thing to edit will be to go to header navigation. I'm not sure we're done with that. So the main header, click on it. I think we've selected this one. So the next thing will be primary menu. The home icon is here. If you want to disable it, you can actually remove it. So but if you have the home page here, I don't think you have any reason to keep it. So I just take it out and then publish it right there. I go back. The next one is the header action. If you want to enable the search feature right here, so you leave it on. If you want to remove it, you can uncheck this. Random post is right here, so that's okay. You go right back to the header media. If you want to put the video or image on the header end of things, you can add it right here, but I think it's okay this way. Then for the sticky header, you want to leave a sticky header, you can enable that. So what it means is that this will be sticky, it will stick. So whatever, even when you scroll, it stays. When you scroll, the header will stay. So you go right back and right out. So for the content, for the single post, you want to enable featured image. No need to do the light box. You want to enable related posts to be queried from categories. That's okay. So you go right back. For the page, you want to enable featured image for page. No, so you take it out. There's no point. So click on publish once done. So we go right back again to another part. This is the footer. So the footer column, how they are actually two layouts. This is the first layout and this is the second one. So for the first layout, you can have it that way, but for the second layout, everything is to the left. So if I toggle it to the first layout, this is how it is. Not much of a difference, so you just leave it at default and everything is good. For the footer bar, where you can display social icons, you can customize it right here if you want to, but I prefer to leave mine that way. So another one is additional settings. You want to customize. This is where you put your social icons. Okay, you put your social icons. You want to enable it if you have, and then you put the URL, the Twitter, the Instagram stuff. So everything will just come alive, even including the YouTube. Okay, so that is for social icons. Then you go back to menu. I think the menu is all good. The main menu is good. We already have a primary menu, which is the current menu. You can check that box and click on publish. Then you go back. You don't have a lot to do here, except you want to do a mobile app, which is not what we're doing. So you go right back to the widget end, to the right sidebar. What do you want to have in there? I think I will leave this till when we are ready to customize the right side menu and all other places. This is for the widget settings. So we'll come to that. So another one is the homepage setting. So you want to have a static page, okay, not your post. You want to have a static page so that your visitors can find their way back home. So if I leave it at latest post. This is how it will be. But if I leave it as static page, I will need to select a particular page, in this case home. Then I want all the posts to go to blog, so select blog page to that effect, and then once done, click publish. So once that is published, we go back again, and then if you have additional CSS to use to modify, you can dump it right here, but I don't think I will need to do that here. So if you want to optimize your SEO, you can do it right here too. One of the plugins you installed, Yoast SEO. So guys, this is pretty much the customization that we will be doing as it is. So the site is really taking shape. In the next section, where we are going to organize content, that is when we will really see how far we've gone with all of this. Let me see, before we come back to that, whether I'll be able to modify this particular logo to fit in a dark background. I don't seem to like this white. So until then, see you guys. So guys, let's organize our content. So we'll scroll down to appearance and then go to widgets. Click on widgets under appearance, and then it will open up to this widget area. This is actually where you control the widget. This is where you manage all the widgets on your site. So you can see all these different positions are widgetable. There is a video right on this channel that explains in detail, step by step, on WordPress widget management. So real quick, the first one is the right sidebar. So if I open to the right sidebar, for instance, this is the site. So this is actually the right sidebar. So you can see that in the widget area, you have first off a placeholder for search right here, and then followed by recent posts. You can see it here as well, followed by recent comment, which is also right here. There is no comment to show at the moment, and then you have archives, and then you have categories. So that is for the site, the sidebar. But we want to organize content on the main page. So real quick, let's go to the front page slider area. So once I click on the plus, go to legacy widget, and then select widget push style 1. Okay, no, not this one. So you remove this one, you just remove it. All this widget management tutorial is on this channel, so find it to understand how this works. So you just create the plus, go to legacy widget. On the legacy widget, go all the way to category slider, like so. So it will ask you for a bit whether how many number of posts. I prefer to show 5. Then show from a particular category. I click on it. Then the category I'm looking at is actually the featured category, like so. Once done, we just close that. Then you can update to see what is going on. So if you go back to the page and refresh, you will discover that this is it, the slider. This is the slider category that is showing that. So basically, we have positioned this particular area of the main content. So the content top section, we scroll down, we change the title, another category. So we want quotes from a particular category to show, and that category will be let me see, maybe soccer, okay, or maybe swimming, something like that. So not on categorize, swimming I said. So that is for that. So here you can type in the name of the category, swimming. So once I click on update, if we go right back to check to refresh, you can see that the entire space is taking shape. So this is the swimming category that is displaying nicely right here. 5 posts like we selected. You can see this is the main page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neatly done, neatly done. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do will be to go back to the widget area. We'll quickly close this one here, and I'll close that, and then middle section left. The top middle section left is actually this place right here. So we are going to put a particular category here to stay there. So here, first off, we will change the name. This is not the name. We will change it to a category that we are going to use. In this case, I want there to be 4 posts, and then gymnastics. Okay, so I'll just change the title to gymnastics, like so. So once done, I'll click on update. Now you'll need the same. So if you go right back and refresh, you can see that this is it. This is for the gymnastics category. So you need something like that to fill in this space. So we are going to put in the exact same widget as this one. So we go right back and then go to the middle section right. What you have is personal key. That's not what we want. So we select the particular category first. We'll come to what we want to call it. I think we'll do boxing here. So once you select boxing, the number of posts to show is 4. So I can come here and change the name of the category to boxing. Guys, it's really easy to do this. We're trying to organize things on the front page. So if you go back and refresh, you can see you have another content fitting in nicely. Okay, so our content is taking shape. So we'll do 1 or 2 more, maybe to add some down there. So go right back and then close that. Now the content bottom section, we want to put highlighted posts. So click on what's available, the legacy widgets again, and then select, we want to go to highlighted posts like so, and then I want it to show from a particular category now. So I select the category like so, and I want basketball to come on board. So once that is done, I will just click on update. So once it's updated, we go right back, refresh it to see what is going on at the front page. Beautiful. So you can see this is for another category. Once that is done, you might want to add I'll need to minimize this. You might want to add as many widgets as you would please to really ensure that the website is taking shape. But for now, I think so far so good. So our front page is well organized. In the next section, we will see how we will organize the sidebar, and then we begin to custom. You can see the website is taking shape. It's looking really beautiful at this point. So see you in the next video, guys. So guys, back in the dashboard, go all the way down to appearance to widgets. We want to customize our widgetable areas, starting from the sidebar, the footer, and of course the head, and every other place that needs a widget to hold things in place. So real quick, we go to the right sidebar to see what's up on there. Okay, so for now we have this particular one, the search bar. I think that is okay, but I think I need to break things up between the search bar and recent post. I need to break things up. So what I'll do is to insert another widget right on top of this particular widget, or better still, I can actually remove it. And then add something else. So let me remove everything right there so I can rebuild it from scratch. So I'm taking out that. I'm likely going to leave this search bar, but for the comment I'm taking it out too. And then even the comment body is out as well. Then for the archives, I may need it, but then of course right now I need to remove it. I got to remove it. And then here as well, we remove it. Basically, we want to remove everything, so we build it from scratch. This particular theme has this default widget that stays there, so you know how it will look. So first off, I want to add a calendar. So click on this plus and this opens up. Click on browser. So I can easily type in here calendar to pop up. So right click on calendar and then update. So if you go right back to the website and refresh, you will see that the right sidebar has sort of a calendar. Okay, I think it's still saving. Okay, so if you refresh this page right here now, you see there is a nice calendar sitting to the right hand side. So we go right back. We will put a few more widgets before we see what's happening. So right here we will add another one. So scroll down, click on the plus again, and then we might want to add an image right there to break things up. So go to the library and then see what image we'll be able to put at the side. I think what I would like to do would be to put image from a category that we have not seen in the front page. This one is good, so click, select, and then the image is the big size. I don't want it to be the big size, the large size, so I'll reduce it to the medium size image. And then once that is okay, I will just better still, I can actually drag it that way. Okay, and then again I can find a way to look at how the borders, whether I want it rounded or something, so you can actually test things out. Okay, this is good. Then the radius, you want to test things out as well. Oh, nice. So once that is done, just click update, and then that stays as well. So real quick, if you go back to the website and refresh it, and we'll be able to see the new update. You can see an image sitting right there. The idea is to fill all these spaces here with relevant content. Okay, so another thing I would like to bring to the fore will be the other widget that we took out first time. So we'll scroll down, click on the plus sign again, click on group, and then on that group I will select this particular one and then update to see what will happen right there. And if you open and then refresh the website and scroll down, nothing has happened. We haven't customized it, so I'm not sure I really like this one, so I'll just remove that in its entirety. So we click on plus again, click on all widgets. So scroll down, I may like to have a gallery, so we'll put the normal gallery that comes with this particular template. So we click on gallery, it will ask us to put images, so you click on media library. So what I want to do is to select maybe some images like so. I'll select like maybe 6 images to create my gallery with. That's okay. That's 1 2 3 4 5, maybe 6. So once that is done, I'll just click on this create gallery. So it should be even, so I think I will take out 1. I'll actually take out this one. Okay, so insert gallery. So once that is done, all I need to do is to update it, and the saving will take effect. You can see this nice gallery sitting right here. So if you refresh our page like so, you'll be able to see that this place has some nice little gallery sitting right here. So basically this is how you customize the sidebar. Then for the footer, the same thing. If you go all the way down to the footer section, there are different footers, 1, 2 and 3. So you can actually put in whatever widget you want. For instance, if we go to 1, we have a list right there. We can decide to add media and text. Okay, so we can actually upload something here. You can use the media library to get a particular image, maybe that one. Then we can put a bit of content right there. So seems to be a little too much, so I'll take some out, yeah, and get it to sit that way at the footer. So if I update it from here, go all the way down, refresh, then you will see that the footer end has taken should take shape. So guys, this is exactly how you do when you're customizing the widgetable areas on your WordPress website. Just try to play around with the widgets and see what they do and how they are used. Some of them you need to download some more sophisticated widgets to be able to perform exactly the way you want. But all in all, it's a very nice effort. You've been able to create, oh well, this is it, but it looks awful. Could have been better than this. So you can actually put, this is the footer section 1, you put another widget here, another one here. There are actually 4 spaces right here, so for you to customize. So in the end, you will have a very nice looking website, just like so. So guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, if you have any thing to add or to take out from, the comment section is always available. Thank you. See you in the next video.